How is Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball Daima different from classic Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball GT? Recently, Dragon Ball Daima reintroduced Super Saiyan 4, and just at a glance the design looks different. He has a white godlike aura, but let's begin with Super Saiyan 4's origins. Imagine you are living on a planet. It's nighttime. A beautiful moon is out. Maybe watching a YouTube video while enjoying a nice cup of coffee or snacking. You're happy for living in such a beautiful city and in such a peaceful time. You stretch in your chair, put your hands behind your head and relax. You think life can't be any better, and all of a sudden you feel a rumble beneath your feet. You wonder if it's an earthquake. You start hearing screams far away. They're getting closer and louder. You get a sinking feeling. Then you start hearing explosions. You're confused on what is happening. You run to your balcony to see what is going on, and off in the distance you see fire and explosions and a lot of smoke, and then it hits you. You have friends and family in that direction. You get out of the building running. You still don't know what is going on, but you run to see if you can help. But as you get closer, you see what looks like meteors or ships falling from the sky. You wonder, maybe that's what caused the explosions. You finally get there, and it looks like a war zone. Destruction and smoke everywhere. It's so smoky you can't see far, and the night doesn't help. You still don't know what's going on, but you try to find your loved ones. A gust of wind flows by and clears the smoke, and the moonlight lights up the area. You're frozen in fear for what has been revealed to you. A great ape. No, it's not just one. Many of them. You have heard of stories of barbarians that live on a planet far away that call themselves Saiyans and can turn into giant apes. But you thought that they were just stories. But no, they're real and right in front of you. You realize your friends and family are no more. You fall to your knees, make your peace. Last thing you see is a bright light, and then darkness. That is the story of the Tuffles, the race that originally inhabited planet Vegeta. Don't worry, this ties back into Super Saiyan 4's origin. King Vegeta invaded the planet, killed all the Tuffles, and renamed the planet to Planet Vegeta. But before the Tuffles were exterminated, a great Tuffle scientist managed to make a weapon that will come into play later on. Now humor me one more time. Now imagine you get turned into a child by the Black Star Dragon Balls that were made long ago, and those Dragon Balls get scattered throughout the universe. Now you have to go into space and bring those Dragon Balls back, or else the Earth will explode because of the negative energy the Black Star Dragon Balls causes on the Earth. You go through many hardships, but you finally manage to get all 7 Dragon Balls back. Now you head home, happy and proud. You come back to Earth, happy because you succeeded and saved the Earth once again. You're expecting your friends and family to be happy and welcome a hero. You enter your house, lights are off. There's a chill in the air. You finally see them, but something is off. They're a bit too serious, more like angry at you. It's as if they don't care that you came back and saved the Earth. Not only that, but they're disrespectful towards you. More like angry. They insult you and ultimately attack you. You would be confused too, right? Well, all this brings us back to the Tuffles. In Dragon Ball GT Baby Arc, the arc that Super Saiyan 4 was introduced in Dragon Ball GT, the sin of King Vegeta caught up to Goku, Vegeta, and the Earth. The weapon that was developed by the Tuffles was a biomechanical parasite that contained all the hatred that the Tuffles had for the Saiyans, for taking their home. This parasite can take anyone's body by getting in through a cut like an infection, and he took over Goku's friends and family, including Vegeta. And Baby's goal was to get revenge on the Saiyans and take over their new home. Goku as a kid wasn't strong enough and almost got killed by his own friends and family. Lucky for Goku, he got rescued by Kibito Kai and taken to the planet of the Kais. This is where he's told by old Kai that he wasn't strong enough because his Super Saiyan transformation was incomplete. Why was it incomplete? Well, because his tail was removed, and that is the ultimate source of a Saiyan's power. We're getting closer to Super Saiyan 4. Somehow they manage to get Goku's tail back, faces baby Vegeta, and gets defeated. At this point everyone thinks that old Kai was wrong. Goku looks at the moon and turns into his great ape form, goes berserk, and Pan helps him regain his consciousness, and transforms into Super Saiyan 4 Goku for the first time. This is the origin of Super Saiyan 4 in Dragon Ball GT. The Tuffles make a weapon because of their hatred towards the Saiyans, which is Baby, a parasite. This weapon attacks Goku, and Goku is forced to go beyond his limits and transform into Super Saiyan 4. Ape fur from his great ape form, a tail, jet black hair, and incredible strength. This was a different transformation than Goku's typical blonde Super Saiyan, transforming from Super Great Ape to a new form. That was something new, but in Dragon Ball Daima, the transformation was achieved differently. In Dragon Ball Daima, after Majin Buu arc, Goku was turned into a kid by Demon King Goma's wish on the Dragon Balls. Goku goes after Goma and faces him in the final boss fight. Goku was getting destroyed by Goma, but a wise old legendary Namekian, Neva, steps in and unleashes Goku's potential with a spell, and Goku is given Super Saiyan 4. In both Dragon Ball Daima and Dragon Ball GT, the transformation was achieved in a different way. In GT, Goku achieved Super Saiyan 4 after he got his tail back, turned into his Great Ape form, regained his consciousness, and achieved Super Saiyan 4. In Dragon Ball Daima, he just got it with a spell, magic. Well, that is what we thought at first, but later Goku told Vegeta that after Majin Buu, he trained a lot and was close to getting to Super Saiyan 4. He didn't know if it would actually work though. Neba just gave him the final push. But there is more. In Dragon Ball GT, Goku was a kid in his normal state, but once he transformed into Super Saiyan 4, he would turn back to his adult form, something that doesn't happen in Dragon Ball Daima. If Goku is a kid in his normal state, he is also a kid in his Super Saiyan 4. He doesn't revert to his adult form, like in GT. His appearance and design are also different, but let's begin with the similarities. They both still have gorilla-like fur. The pants, the tail, the hair and design is similar, but the color is different. He looks more like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, at least in the hair color, from Dragon Ball GT. The differences, however, are everywhere. Daima's Super Saiyan 4 Goku has red hair. His eyes are red, while classic GT Goku has black hair and yellow eyes. Their eyeliner is also different, but the biggest difference between the two has to be Daima's Goku's big gorilla-like hands and the godlike aura. Those are big differences that make Daima's Goku look buffer and look stronger. A punch from a gorilla-like hand has to hurt. Also, Daima's Goku didn't need a tail to achieve Super Saiyan 4, while Dragon Ball GT's Goku did need a tail to achieve Super Saiyan 4. That's another difference. In conclusion, they are both great. I like both of their designs. I've had fun playing Dragon Ball games as Super Saiyan 4 from GT. But now we have another new version. So which one are you going to pick? Classic or new? Also, there was no Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and Daima. Maybe later? Okay guys, thanks for watching and I will see you later.